Hi everyone, this is the single best way to live an interesting life. I recently met up with 3 different people. 2 are good friends I've known for years, 1 is a new friend. The first one I'll talk about is Angie. Angie is the former CFO of Coffee Bean. For those of you who might not know Coffee Bean, it's a company that kind of rivals Starbucks. They're also a coffee company. And I asked her years ago about advice she gave for leaders, and she said there's two things about people. If you want to find great employees, you need to find people who are willing and competent. If you find employees that are willing and competent, you will have the best team in the world, because some people are unwilling to do things or incompetent, but some people might be really willing, have the great intention, want to do things, but they're not competent. So at the core, make sure you find people in your life, in your career, in your business that are very willing to do things and are competent. That's the first conversation I had with Angie. Second one was a new friend, and his name is Justin. Justin graduated from, trained at Harvard to be a dentist, and he's a periodontist in Beverly Hills. And it was just really cool and interesting to learn about periodontists and all the various facets of dentistry and how passionate he was about helping people. And lastly, my friend named Keith, who has had over 50 companies in the last 30 years. And I was just asking him, hey Keith, you've invested in a lot of projects and you've bought buildings. Why would someone buy a building to create condos as opposed to buying buildings to rent them out? And he pretty much walked me through some of the scenarios, but at the core, it's just about what types of investments you want. And so the reason why I share this is because the single best way for you to lead an interesting life is just to start surrounding yourself with people. One guy is a dentist, he's not in my field. Another person, she's an executive in finance, not in my field. The last person, Keith, has a company where he helps scale businesses by giving them more exposure and giving them access to different investors. Now, I talk a lot about networks, and it's been proven by science that those who have an open network, those who have people outside their occupation, outside their nationality, outside their race, gender, all the various things that we usually stay in our own occupation, that's why we don't have the opportunities we have. So make sure you have open networks, find people that inspire you. I just wanted to share that with you because it's literally in the last 3 days that I met 3 different people, 2 old friends, 1 new friend. And if you keep meeting at least 1 new person a week and 1 old person a week to deepen a relationship and to have new relationships, you'll be amazed at how much you learn. You'll be amazed at how inspired you are about life. And every single time I talk to Keith or Angie or Justin, it's just exciting to know that they really appreciate our friendship, and that's really what life is about, that connection. Hopefully that helps. Again, the single best way to lead an interesting life is to just meet 1 new person a week or 1 older friend, and just to really learn about them and to grow. And the best way you know this is that if you're not learning something when you're with them, move on, find new friends. Bye everyone.